Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Papa T. I want to give a big up to Jose them down there on the Entertainers Roundtable and that intro for Real to Real. I'm here with one of their guests that I had jump up here right quick, but she's none other than the lovely Cheryl Womack, who has a very interesting relations to none other than the late great Bobby Womack. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if she can sing, but one day we'll bring it to you guys' attention. But matter of fact, we're going to find out now. Can you sing?
You never know. Never know.
But anyway, what we do here at Real to Real is actually bring you any information that is relevant to life itself. But we actually transfer it, as you're viewing us right now, via a reel that you call television. And it's Real to Real. And we have with us Cheryl. She's actually auditioning today to actually qualify to be one of the co-hosts of the Assistants of Jose and beloved Jatrice Godley. I'm going to give her a short, brief interview and let you find out who she is. And then we're going to move into our subject matter today, which is Mr. Rice, the lineman, and his situation with domestic abuse, which some say stems a little bit further than domestic abuse. It gets kind of really excessive. But we're going to talk about that and let you guys actually make your own determinations. Cheryl, how long have you been interested in the entertainment industry?
Well, I started when I was a freshman in high school. I did some modeling then, and then I got a little busy, so, I kind of stopped. But I've always done theater in high school and things like that. So I've done plays outside of school too. So.
Okay. And what's the names of some of the plays that you've done?
This was so long ago. I'm so old now.
So
long ago. But it was like some were community plays and some were in my church and some were with my high school. And every time I would go out, I would always get either a lead or understudy lead. So I'm kind of good.
Oh, okay. So she's an actress. So you would say legitimately you're an actress.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about modeling? You do any modeling or anything?
Yeah. In high school, my freshman year, I did a photo shoot. It came out really good. I did some modeling. I traveled a little bit, but I didn't have a car then, and I got tired of asking my parents to bring me everywhere. So I was like, let me just relax for a little while until...
And then get back into it.
Yeah.
Okay, patience. Patience is a virtue. Mm-hmm. Definitely a virtue.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you're looking to do in the near future? Say, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months?
The next 6 months? I thought you were going to say like 5 years. 6 months.
6 months.
I don't know. I like to dabble in everything. I'm actually I'm actually going to start like a clothing line kind of. Okay. So I've been doing that. I have to, buy all the stuff and look into the right, sellers and stuff. So I'm doing that. And
so do you have artistic ability then, I take it, other than, the arts? I'm good. As acting.
Yeah, I'm good with technology. I make websites and stuff like that. I can make my own website. So I'm good with tech stuff. So computers, phones. So I'm good at things like that.
Outstanding. Mm-hmm. All right. And for any organization, then hearing that, what do you think you bring to the table that would be productive for any particular organization?
I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I can do pretty much anything. Like if you show me a few times, I got it. So I like to try everything at least once. A
great thought just came to my mind. I'm going to share it with the people now. Mm-hmm. But we had, you saw one episode of The Geek Girls down here. And she ran outside and got her glasses during the course of us preparing to put them on board. And I was like, wow, okay. That's sort of that look. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But, there's two sides to every coin. But what we're going to do now is move directly into that Rice situation.
Yeah.
What do you know about that, and what would you like to share with the public today?
Well, I've been hearing a lot about it. I'm kind of a football fan, and when I came in from work one day and I thought it wasn't that serious until I saw the actual footage. Like,
how long? Let me ask you this, not to cut you off. How long after you heard about it that you saw that footage?
After I heard about it, I've never really heard about it until recently, like maybe this week, and I didn't see the footage on TV. I YouTubed it.
It's been going on for a minute.
For months.
If I'm correct, something happened back in April, and I've been hearing it off and on, and it wasn't until I saw the elevator scene, and I was like, well, what happened there? And luckily, they rewound it about 2 or 3 times, and I said, no, she got knocked out. It wasn't just like, pop or whatever, which in various sects. When I talk about sects, I'm talking about organizations, religious foundations, and different things. Some of them is very adamant about a man placing his hand on a female in a violent manner. Some of them, it's the punishment is death.
Oh, okay.
You know, because it's not supposed. You say good. Violence is violence.
Yeah.
But the thing is that and I'm a firm believer that that's something that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has to defend themselves. And if your life is at stake, of course, you have to do what you have to do. But outside of that right there, under any circumstance, I believe that the male should be strong enough, because I believe that he is the stronger vessel, that he should be willing to reverse himself and just walk away.
Yeah.
Sometimes walking away hurts way worse, don't it? Because a physical scar heals rather rapidly sometimes, but that emotional scar lasts or endures almost forever sometimes. Would you agree?
I agree with that.
Okay. So I heard something about that he's been suspended now indefinitely.
Well, yeah, I heard about that too, but he was suspended. He was off for 2 games, but then when everybody saw the footage, because I just seen it too, then he was suspended and fired for indefinitely. Yeah.
So keeping it real, which is what I love to do, keeping it real, right? Do you believe that they fired him simply because the public now view this content? Or do you believe that they fired him because, I saw that and my heart hurts for that young lady getting knocked out by this big, strong man? Wow, which do you believe it is?
I feel like they fired him because now the public knows, and that's a bad look for the NFL.
And they could care less otherwise, because their main intent is to keep their dollars escalating, right?
Because I feel like if no one found out, probably they would have 2 games, nobody knows about this, we'll give you one more chance, which they probably say that all the time. But when we found out and everything, they was like, oh, he's done, he's fired, because he was originally off for 2 games only.
Exactly. And when they say indefinite, they still leaving the doors open, I believe, at this time. But also, I just heard earlier today, as a matter of fact, in the television studio, that there's another NFL player that's being challenged for, I believe it was on Entertainment News. Was it on Entertainment News?
I'm not
that
sure
we heard
that.
about the NFL player that is being challenged because he abused his child. And they're calling it child abuse or something like that?
Yes, I heard a little bit about that.
I don't have the particular name for you right now, but I'm pretty sure it was the Entertainment News. So if you can out there, rewind and find out who that is. But do you think that there's a lot of pressure on NFL players right now, that they are reacting in what's being viewed in a violent manner, or if this is something that's been occurring all along and now they are bringing it to the attention because someone, now with modern technology, your field.
Yep, that's me. I find
everybody has their little iPhones and Androids and smartphones, and they record everything. Do you think that's the case, or do you think it's something that's been occurring all along, or do you think that it's a situation where there's a lot of pressure on NFL players that they don't, anybody, humans in general?
I think it's always occurred. It's just been kept on the low, down. I feel like it's always went on.
Okay.
Always, all the time. It's now that we have technology and we have proof of this is happening now.
Okay.
That it.
And I know that his coach, Mr. Harbaugh, had made a statement regarding the way he plays for the Ravens, right?
Oh, yeah.
So being in a financial position, head coach, first of all, because, they always say it runs downhill.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So the thing is that when the team is not performing well, the coach immediately, his job is in jeopardy.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So the thing is, then it begins, the folks upstairs felt it way before he felt it. So once it hits him, it's so heavy, it's about to crush my way. We gotta change. You gotta get out of here. We gotta get somebody that can operate the team we have. Because but what's happening by them suspending him is that you're actually taking an individual and saying, okay, he's critical, he's the franchise, and he's no longer there. So of course it's going to affect the team in some shape, form, or manner. What do you say?
I agree, and I heard that some of the women are still wearing her jersey. So.
Well. Wow, they saying, "God hit me," you know what I mean? As long as I can live the multi-million-dollar lifestyle. On that note, right there, I just want to say to you folks out there, do your best to restrain yourselves. the whole planet is under some type of pressure in one shape, form, or fashion. You see that money is not always the answer. Everybody says that if I had money, I'd do this, I'd do this. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19 tells you that wine is made for merry, feast is made for laughter, but money answers all things. It answers most things when you have a sound foundation and a belief in a higher being.
Yes.
But all of us don't have that, and I would like to generously say that we suggest that everybody finds some foundation or root in something that's greater than themselves. And definitely not just put all your faith in money and the materialistic things that go along with the things that I see.
Yes.
On that note, it's been real. LaShera, it's been a pleasure having you aboard.
Thank you.
You brought a lot of energy to the table. I'm Papa T. See you back here real soon. We're going to go back to the Entertainers Roundtable and let them conclude their subject matter for the day. But before we do, we're going to bring you a performance from that sensational Jose. And it seems like today's show has been surrounded by hip-hop, and he's one of those greats.